You had some garbage pickers that came doing a little rummaging through your stuff?
I don't mind the garbage pickers, but all of this rain, and man, there's rain in the forecast for the next couple of days, but it has really done a number on my house. And you guys know this because I've been talking about it off the air, but my basement in particular just got hit really bad. I didn't have the massive flooding like some of our listeners in like the Dearborn and Grosse Pointe areas had, but I did have like the wet, soggy carpet, which meant wet, soggy everything that was on the carpet, which is all of the kids' toys, because that's where most of their toys are in the basement. That's where they like go down and play. My drywall is all like wet halfway down. I didn't even realize this until it started to smell. Like my whole house started to smell really, really bad. You would walk into my house from the garage, and then all of a sudden it hit you. And so I'm like, there's got to be mold coming from somewhere. I didn't even realize that part of my carpet was wet because there are so many freaking toys covering it. So I had a company come out and like test for mold and see what I needed to do and if I could get it cleaned or how bad it was, etc. Well, it's pretty bad. They found black mold.
Oh boy.
Not the bad kind, not the black mold, but like black in color mold.
Yeah.
But like visibly growing
By the way,
inside closets.
we just did the
stuff.
greatest sound effect ever. All of us together. Did you notice that?
Well, she said the dirty word, black mold.
Oh, trust me. Well, when the guy shouted up the stairs, "You've got black mold," I was like, "Oh my god, I have to move out of my house." Like, that's the first thing I thought. So, but I did have like actual black and color mold growing, like where my fuse control panel is in this little closet, and the carpet was full of mold. The drywall needs to be cut out and replaced. Like FML for sure. It's going to be a project that's going to cost money that I don't want to spend. I even had the company come and test the air in all the rooms in my house because I have really bad asthma. Smith has allergies, and I thought, God, I want to make sure that we're like safe being in this house with, mold growing everywhere. That was not you guys. That was
that was
just for. But so there were a lot of toys that were on the floor, including Lucy's LOL dollhouse. And if you have little girls that love LOLs, first of all, God bless you. I know it's a struggle. But the dollhouses are made of that really thick cardboard. I don't even know if it's cardboard, but it's like that board.
Wafer board.
Yeah, whatever. Like they're
MDF foam.
Yeah, like they're cheap, but they're these big dollhouses. And so the guy that came to look for all of the mold happened to notice that like the smell was really bad where that was. So he flipped it over and showed me. And again, I had no idea it was even wet down there. It was, you guys, I have a picture covered in like the way, fluffy mold. Sick.
I'm saving that last line she just said.
What?
For a drop.
What?
I didn't even know it was wet down there.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Well, trust me, it's been a while for that too. Okay.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Only Megan got that joke. Anyway, so the guy was like, you need to remove this from your house immediately. Like, this is actually a hazard. This might be the worst mold that I've seen on an object in the history of my career. Great. Makes me feel wonderful. So I brought it out to the curb for garbage night. Well, when I came to work in the morning, it was gone. And I thought, oh, God, I probably should have put a note on it because people were not aware in the middle of the night that this thing is out here because it's a hazard to your health. So I looked at my Nest Cam. I was like, is it a garbage picker or is it like a sweet mom? And of course, it's a sweet mom loading it up into her minivan.
What's the difference between a garbage picker and a sweet mom?
Because the garbage pickers, like, whatever.
Are professionals?
They're professionals. They're probably going to figure it out. Yeah, like when they spruce it up to resell it. But this mom is like bringing it home for her kids. And I'm like, oh, I wish I could have told her, this is not something you want to garbage pick.
No, the garbage picker is my brother, and I don't think you understand the amount of loud fights I've gotten in with him that we can't bring home couches that have been sitting out in the rain.
Oh,
my brother is that person.
Oh, no.
Well, and I guess I thought like a lot of people have stuff at the curb right now because same thing, like it was in their basements and their basements are wet, so they're getting rid of it for a reason. It's not just like they're sick and tired of it and want.
No, they all did
it
2 weeks ago. You let it sit and get moldy first.
I did. But again, I didn't know my carpet was wet.
Does anybody know if you can you transfer black mold from one house to another?
Absolutely.
Just simply
He said you can. The guy actually said to me, he's like, when you take it out to the garbage, wrap it in like plastic, so I had a tarp that I was going to throw away. Anyway, I wrapped it in that, and he's like, whatever clothes you're wearing, make sure they go right in the wash because the spores will fall off or whatever and spread.
So now this mom's got spores in her car.
I mean, she's got spores in her house, wherever she brought it.
You know what we should do is you should take the picture of her. And
she's
we
in
should
a white SUV.
So,
okay, or a white minivan, whatever.
White minivan. If you're driving a white minivan and you just recently got an LOL dollhouse from somebody's front yard.
It's wet down there.
It's very wet and moldy down there.
Wait, come on.
It's been a long time.
Come on, everybody together, same time. 1, 2, 3.
Say what? But it's like, have you ever garbage picked something and then you get it home and you're like, oh F. Like,
no,
this is bad
I do a full investigation of that thing before it goes in my car. I want to make sure there's no rats living in it. There's no bug problem.
Yeah. I got to show you guys the picture.
Oh. Wow. That's wild. I wonder if that happens to people that do grab stuff. Like,
what did you find when you got home? Like Megan's brother, you bring home furniture. You don't realize there's things living in it.
I've got a good one.
Yeah.
My brother brought home a couch one time because, again, he has a weird things for couches, and there was a squirrel inside of it.
No.
Oh, my God.
Until his cat killed the squirrel on the couch that there was a squirrel in it. My brother is a garbage human being. I love him very much. He is garbage.
God. Shannon showed me pictures. So much damage. You going to claim that on your insurance? Because I think I had some things in your basement, too. I think I was storing some things.
Yeah. So when the squirrel or whatever starts running around, does that not teach your brother a lesson that he's got to be careful and leave stuff outside for a little bit?
He legitimately said to me, what are the chances it's going to happen again, Megan? It's already in the past. It's probably not going to repeat itself.
He's walking up to chairs and couches now going, hey, is there a squirrel in here?
I'd be so freaked out by that one. I'm itching, by the way, with looking at some of these text messages here. People who are saying they got bed bugs from things.
Fleas.
Oh,
fleas.
Oh, my God.
I mean, there's a reason people are putting it out to the trash. You know, you have to understand if they don't want it in their house anymore, maybe it doesn't belong in your house either.
Like, there are things. I cleaned out my garage a few weekends ago, and so there were, like, Smith's old toys from when he was a baby that I put, like, a little sign on that said free, like, wanting people to take it. But I didn't think to put something on this saying, do not take it.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
Good morning.
What's up?
Good morning. Hey, there's a documentary you guys got to watch. It's called Finders Keepers, and this guy, unfortunately, has to have his leg amputated.
Oh,
so
wow.
What? Wait, what?
He has to have his leg. He gets in an airplane crash, and they amputate his leg.
Okay.
So he keeps the leg. Bizarre. Keeps the leg. He puts it in a smoker. He puts the smoker in a storage unit. This is a real story. And it gets repossessed. The storage unit gets repossessed, and somebody buys the smoker.
Oh.
Find out who the leg belongs to, and he won't get the leg back to the guy. Go home and watch this documentary. Finding Keepers is on Discovery Plus.
Wow.
Somebody had to get their leg amputated, and his first response was, gotta smoke it. Can I ask the doctor for it back?
Oh, my God. He was trying to preserve it, like he had it in the shed for a while, juicing it up. But, yeah.
Where do you keep the cigarettes?
But someone's cooking their hot dogs and their ribs in that smoker.
Wow. God. I'm thinking of that guy, and I'm thinking of the poor little kids that are playing with this dollhouse right now that are now getting...
LOL, you're in the hospital.
Kristen, what's up?
Hey, how are you guys this morning?
Good. What happened?
So I'm a military spouse, and years ago I was trash picking with a friend of mine. We go through one of the military houses neighborhoods because they throw everything out when they're moving. And my friend found this amazing rug. She's like, oh, I need this rug. We get it all the way back to her house. She opens it up, and it's covered in cockroaches. So her car is now called the Roachmobile because it took about 6 months to get covered.
Oh, I can just see them all running out, you know. This is the bed bug person here. Jessica?
Hi.
Hi. You had bed bugs in your house?
No, my cousin got books from a garage sale for her daughter, and she got them home, and they found out they had bed bugs in them, and it went all in her house. They had to be completely, like, fumigated out, horrible, absolutely horrible.
From books.
So
Yeah, people don't realize books are huge, like, transport units for bed bugs.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
See, that's why I never
mold.
That's crazy. I had no clue that was the case. Can it happen at like libraries, or do libraries clean those?
Yes, it
Really?
can. It can happen at libraries. It can happen at lots of different places. Mold and bed bugs. Oh God.
What's worse, bed bugs or black mold? Which one is worse?
Bed bugs.
Because it's the gift that keeps on giving. Stays with you for a while. Jessica, thanks for the call.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, if you drive a white van, that's all we know. A white minivan.
I know that sounds.
And you have a brand new toy for your kids.
Yeah, probably not many people have picked up an LOL dollhouse, but they know. She probably knew as soon as she got it back in her car.
They know.
It smelled so bad.
All
It's
too
wet down there.
Right.